I think you did get a commercial as a kid, right?
Yeah, I used to do a whole bunch of commercials, actually. Yeah.
How much did you make your first one? Do you remember?
I don't know, maybe 15, 30 G's, something like that, maybe.
For a commercial?
Yeah, they was cracking.
Wait, I did not expect that.
How much you thought I was going to say? 1,500?
Your first commercial, yeah.
Nah.
You said 15, 30 G's?
Yeah.
As a kid?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So
no, that's why. I mean, why you think I picked it? I was chasing that check. I was chasing that check for another 10 years.
Damn.
Yeah. That's what I was like. Yeah, this basketball don't look like I'm too competitive.
Yeah.
But this 30 G's right here.
I'm in the wrong field.
Yeah, back in those days, commercials paid. I'm not so sure what they pay now. I haven't done commercials in eons, but back then there were less networks. So I would think more attention was on, each platform, and there was more repetition to the commercials. You would, now these days, campaigns move so quick, the cycles move so fast that it's very rare that you see a commercial for 2 months, not to mention a year.
Right.
But back then, a commercial, you would know that commercial, you know what I mean? To the point where, to nauseam, So yeah, I did a few commercials. I did 2 commercials at least.
That's beautiful.
That were in that range.
Yeah.
And so you get a whip off of that. It was.
I know.
It was
How did moms react to that check?
It was good. Truthfully, the check was for school. The check was for school. It was supposed to be. They were, like, yo, Amin, you should probably invest the money, put it some towards school, invest the rest. I was like, I'm about to invest in these gold chains. I'm about to get me a nice little whip and be pushing it through Harlem. That's
funny.
what,
Did you get a whip? What'd you get?
I got a little Ford Mustang.
Okay.
No, it was an Escort. It was a Ford Escort.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a Mustang too, but that first car was a Ford Escort. Yeah, it was black with a little rims. Yeah, I thought I was doing it. It was stick shift too. In New York.
That's funny. What made you decide to go to Howard University?
I just wanted to extend. I went to a Catholic all-boys high school in Harlem.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, the all-boys experience I was done with that. But I definitely loved the black experience, you know. So I kind of wanted to go. They was calling Howard Mecca. We call Harlem a Mecca. So to me, it was like, this feels right.
Right.
And then they had a great theater program.
Oh, okay.
The late, great Al Jr., Al Freeman Jr. was artistic director at the time. And, just a legacy of great artists coming out of Howard. So, yeah, I definitely wanted to sign up for that. I felt like I would be one of the artists of my time. So let me go to a place where artists have already come through this place, through these walls, through these theaters, and learned and was able to take it on, to have a professional career,
Definitely. What was your HBCU experience like?
It was great. I mean, yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I learned a lot. I did also learn that, school isn't everything. So there was a lot of hard knocks that I would have to learn after leaving school. But foundation-wise, definitely it's, a lot of times I actually feel like I knew what I wanted to do in the 10th grade, maybe 9th or 10th grade.
Wow.
There's not that many people that are like that know what they want to do, and they can do that pretty much most of their adult career.
Right.
Their life, make a career out of it, That's a lot to ask of a young person, in my opinion. So I'm not opposed to young people taking the time to find out what they would like to invest in for that long amount of period. For myself, I knew, so it worked for me, and I'm still doing that, But I realized that that's not always, if to be quite honest, that's not usually the case,
Right.
So I feel like we should get that together in this country and support our children a little bit more coming out of school, coming out of high school, with what they want to do and how you can make that time, make it educational, but not the type of debt that we put on kids early for things that they may not eventually do.
I was just talking to someone about that, and they were saying, like, they don't teach you that you're going to go into all this debt after high school. Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah.
And then the parents are going back into debt, too.
Yeah.
So the parents just might have just got out. Come on, student loans. You in your 40s with student loans.
Right.
And now you re-ing up with your children, it's a perpetual debt cycle.
Right.
That sometimes doesn't, sometimes not worth it.
Right.
Yeah.